Kurumjay, a very good afternoon. You are watching Afternoon English Bulletin on SKTV and I'm Victoria Rajkumari. First, the headlines. Manipur High Court directs the central and state governments to submit definitive response by next hearing on whether upcoming census will be conducted or differ in state. Manipur Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand meets Union Minister Kiren Rijiju in New Delhi, set to discuss law and order and NRC demand with Amit Shah. And Union Minister of State for Social Justice and Empowerment and RPI Athwale, President Ramdas Athwale to visit Imphal on September 1st, focusing attention on Manipur's issues. And now the top stories. The High Court of Manipur has directed the central and state governments to submit a clear, definitive response by the next hearing on whether the upcoming census will be conducted or differ in the state. The directive was issued during the hearing of a public interest litigation (PIL) concerning Census 2027, jointly instituted by Kanglei Park Students Association (KSA) and International Peace and Social Advancement (IPSA). A division bench comprising Chief Justice M. Sundar and Justice A. Guneshwar Sharma instructed all respondents, including the Union of India, Census Authority and the Government of Manipur, to place their official positions on record. During the proceedings, the bench agreed to club and hear the PIL alongside a related writ petition filed by Shanta Nahakpam and other connected matters. The Deputy Solicitor General of India placed on record a communication from the Office of the Registrar General and Census Commissioner of India indicating that decisions regarding deferment of head count and census operations can be taken at the state government's level. Observing that neither the central nor the state government has clearly articulated a definitive stance on the issue, the court granted time as requested by the State Council to finalize its stand. The court also took note of earlier resolutions passed by the Manipur Legislative Assembly on August 5, 2022 and March 1, 2024 regarding implementation of NRC in the state. The matter has been listed for further hearing on the 28th, with all respondents instructed to place their respective stands before the bench on the day of hearing. Manipur Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand met Union Minister Kiren Rijiju in New Delhi today following his arrival in the national capital upon being summoned by Union Home Minister Amit Shah. Sharing details of the meeting on Platform X, Union Minister Kiren Rijiju stated that the discussions centered on Manipur's development, overall progress and public welfare initiatives. Rijiju also commended the Chief Minister's proactive efforts in ensuring effective implementation of various welfare schemes launched by Narendra Modi-led central government across the state. The Chief Minister departed Imphal for New Delhi on Tuesday evening following the directive from the Union Home Ministry. According to official sources, Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand's itinerary in Delhi includes high-level discussions with Union Home Minister Amit Shah to review the prevailing law and order situation and other important issues concerning Manipur. Among these is the growing public demand from the people of Manipur to implement NRC prior to conducting the upcoming census exercise. Union Minister of State for Social Justice and Empowerment and RPI Athwale President Ramdas Athwale will arrive in Imphal on September 1st. RPIA National Secretary Ram Maheshwar Thaunajam shared this information while addressing the party's state executive meeting held today at Hotel Imphal. During the function, the party's executive members discussed the challenges confronting the state, including the NRC update, major demographic shifts, the suspension of Operation Shoe Pact between Kuki armed groups and the government, and the inner line permit system. A total of 34 RPIA Manipur unit members, including Working President Dr. Laitonjam Haridas, Vice President Sapam Kanglepal, General Secretary Admin, Youth Secretary and Frontal Organization members were welcomed at the event. Speaking further, Maheshwar criticized the corrupt trend of entering politics solely for financial gain. He observed that the current situation in the state demands honest politicians who sincerely intend to serve society, address ongoing challenges and bring about social reformation. Maheshwar further claimed that their national president always supports decisions guided by the public aspirations. The RPIA National Secretary also vowed to work towards ensuring equal rights for all citizens, irrespective of caste, creed, religion or community.
Population city decadal growth ta yung 1981 dagi na 1991 gi decadal growth of the total population of the Manipur se ang tang yung ba district it may be like Kangpokpi, it may be like in Chorchampur district ato pa de Sukharada decadal growth se 140% ne ba haibidi impossible haitare yam tinawang na la haibidi population se fat population haitare hingalak pa haitare si population sina kay daway oy ba yaroy da population duni ba hengala ise si mi si hengala pa 1981 and 1991 bugi mano population bugi sa manung si yeng biyo ba ziri bam daga lady ba ziri daga lady ba population factors something study to biyo ni mayam adu di kadore sigi mayam se ako 1951 hanjan harib se kari gino mayam ne nang kambira mani 1950 da free movement regime FMR yasale Sak payare ato pa country indagi India ra chang bayara me that also 40 kilometer amana ka dore number 2 da inner line permit system sa 1950 dagi lokthokre duni 1950 dagi illegal immigrants me am sa kyam changam dunu yang biro
Unknown persons locked down rooms in a GM hall that were scheduled for conducting a training for census enumerators and supervisors from August 26 to 28 for the upcoming census operations. They also posted a paper at the gate labeling cancellation of their training program. The incident occurred this morning amidst the campaign for just and fair delimitation, JFD demanding NRC before holding any census operations in the state. This has created confusion among the general public as to whether the training was actually cancelled by the authorities or if there is a plan to shift to another location. Notably, JFD has been strongly opposing the government's move to proceed with the census and has locked several government offices across various districts where the trainings for census enumerators and supervisors are conducted. The organization recently appealed to the relevant authorities to cancel the census training at GM Hall. However, official confirmation of postponement has not yet been released. Singjamai Kendra Apunba Club, a conglomerate of 23 local clubs, launched a poster campaign on Wednesday. The poster campaign was launched as a part of the ongoing movement against conducting population census before implementation of NRC. During the campaign, posters stating that no census-related work will be permitted within the jurisdiction of the club were put up across various locations in the constituency. The campaign was formally launched at Chingamakong Waiting Shed. Speaking on the occasion, SKAC President Kongjingbam Chingkham and General Secretary Oinam Praveen Kuman asserted that no census operations will be allowed in Singjamai Kendra until NRC is implemented first. They stated that NRC update is crucial for identifying undocumented immigrants in the state. The leader stated that conducting headcount without first identifying non-citizens will lead to serious demographic repercussions for further generations. In other news, Scheduled Tribe Demand Committee, Manipur SDDCM, endorsed full support for the ongoing public agitation against the government's move to conduct a census before updating the NRC in the state. In the press release, the committee argued that conducting a census is not feasible amidst the ongoing unrest, citing regular reports of violence between the Kuki and Naga communities alongside the prolonged crisis between Kuki and Meitei groups. It further highlighted that both the public and the Campaign for Just and Fair Delimitation have been demanding an NRC update prior to any census exercise. SDDCM pointed out that the pending issue of disproportionate population growth in specific subdivisions of hill districts, coupled with alleged reports of a large-scale influx of illegal immigrants from Myanmar. Additionally, the committee announced that its annual general body meeting, which had been postponed for a long time due to the unrest, will finally be held on August 30th at the conference hall of the Youth's Hostel, Kuman Lampak. Imphal East District United Clubs Organization has raised serious concerns over prolonged unrest and unchecked illegal immigrants in Manipur. In a press release, the organization stated that large numbers of foreign nationals have unlawfully settled in the state, gained citizenship, and entered electoral rolls. They rejected recent census figures pointing to abnormal population growth caused by this influx. The group demanded that the government implement NRC immediately to identify and weed out illegal immigrants. They also warned that no fresh census should be conducted before completing the NRC process. The organized pledged to strong support any democratic movements on this issue launched by Amuko, Pore Leimarol, Amawoba, Kohar, and MSF. Moving on to other news, public transport along the Imphal to Manipur-Guwahati route via National Highway 2 continued smoothly for the fifth consecutive day on Wednesday, with 268 passengers leaving Imphal in 19 vehicles. The fleet comprised 5 buses, 5 Winger vehicles and 9 Scorpio Bolero vehicles, with the convoy departing Imphal around 10:10 a.m. Joint Secretary of Interstate Taxi Association, Laisham Bonilal, welcomed the initiative of Government and Transport Department to restore road transportation after years of restricted travel due to the conflict. He said the resumption will benefit passengers from all communities who had faced difficulties traveling freely. Passengers also welcomed the resumption, citing the high cost of air travel. Koirom Binodini from Fubala, who was traveling to Kohima to visit her children, said road travel was more affordable and she felt safe traveling with other passengers. Thangjam Brajakishore from Wangjing said a flight to Guwahati had earlier cost around 8,000 rupees, while the road journey now costs about 1,000 rupees. He thanked the government and Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand for the initiative and urged the authorities to extend road transport services to more routes and destinations.
Adu mawina masi gari satana kotana tawrakpasida akhoi laita lairasingda yamna mating oye bahana mathakta chatlingai di Dimapur da chatlaga Kohima da amu halaido hogichina direct makhada chatlaga Kohima da dum kummaga yam nungaina chatpa phanganbase sarkar gi maikaida haraubo phongthokjari
Maitai haiba purupse asuki matik chahi covid tagi ngasi amu Kanglup irang lakpai suki mati aku isi sotare mara more nunge gari thau hingjaram mayam je suki mati wai masi athu matam da akoi honorable se Manipur government na masi hutang kon bi wai duna praja mayam gi mahut chinjaraga ai gi mai kai degi koknon khurumje.
A massive search operation is underway for a 26-year-old woman identified as Ngangbam Nanao from Sangaithil, who went missing yesterday. Local villages and authorities have been combing the area continuously since her disappearance. According to reports, Nanao was last seen near Kokhen by a man from a neighboring Kavui village. The incident occurred in a sensitive border stretch situated between a CRPF post and Assam Rifles AR post. Lamsang AC MLA S. Rajan and his son S. Jayananda have joined local residents in the ongoing on-ground search efforts over the past 2 days. Security forces have intensified operations in the area, deploying sniper dogs and surveillance drones to trace her whereabouts. However, she remains untraceable as of the latest reports. The search operation has encountered jurisdictional hurdles along Imphal West and Kangpokpi district boundary. CRPF personnel have not crossed into the Kangpokpi site, citing jurisdictional limits, while the Assam Rifle Post located at the Kangpokpi site reported that the woman has not been spotted in their sector. Further updates are awaited as search efforts continue. Regional Institute of Medical Sciences RIMS Imphal inaugurated its new casualty block at the old OPD block of RIMS Hospital today, marking a significant step towards strengthening emergency and casualty care services. The facility was inaugurated by RIMS Director Professor G. Sunil Kumar Sharma in the presence of Medical Superintendent Professor N. Sanjeev Singh. The new block is expected to improve timely, efficient and patient-centered emergency services while providing better environment for patients, attendants and healthcare personnel. Speaking on the occasion, the director said the facility will help decongest the hospital and improve patient care. He also stressed regular monitoring of wards and public facilities, prompt redressal of grievances and availability of essential amenities. The program also recognized dedicated services of frontline personnel associated with various patient care and support areas of RIMS. Awards were presented to best performing nurses and attendants of the casualty, sample collection staff, OPD reception and counter staff and Abha deck staff for their exemplary performance and commitment to duty. Professor G. Sunil Kumar Sharma urged all staff to remain empathetic, compassionate and courteous, follow government guidelines and prioritize public service. The program was attended by Dean Academics, principals of the College of Nursing and Dental College, HODs, Chief Account Officer, faculty members, nursing officials, staff and students of RIMS Imphal.
Our HODS said this is just a beginning, we'll add on the facility, but I request everyone, especially our principals, HODs, to control, look after your respective departments, your staffs, and do what is required as per the guidelines of Government of India. I would like to take this opportunity to also request everyone, especially our staffs, that the new version of Karma Yogi is starting. So you have targets till December. Then so I will suggest सबको weekly एक घंटा करना है, ज़्यादा नहीं है. Saturday Sunday बैठ के चाय पी के करिएगा सवेरे, सब काम हो जाए. You also get a clap for that, weekly claps. Also we try to, even though the Government of India has given prize to us.
And now before we move on to other news, let's take a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Keep watching SKTV News.
Awaba Fongduk Jaba, Khurai Genial Club, KGC Imphal Iski, President gi thau pubiramba Siri Dr. Moirangthim Siamjai Retired Additional Director Ayusna haukiba tang kunga marida manung matam chadana laikidabada awaba fongdokcheri laikidrabagi mafamda ikai khumnaba utpa oina Khurai Lining Thau awang balampakta leiba club asigi firal tangkhai chingthabaga loinana minute ani tumina leptuna awaba fongdoki Dr. Moirangthim Siamjaina club asigidamak laubiramba singthaningai oiraba thaudang kaya nauhounana ningsingbaga loinana laikidrabagi imong manungna nanghoriba awabadasu club asina sarukyajari nongluk cheriba Khetrimayum Johnson General Secretary KGC.
Welcome back. You are watching Afternoon English Bulletin on SKTV. Now proceeding with other news. A combined team of CDO Imphal West and column of 33 Assam Rifles conducted search operation at Fayeng Apunlog Riverside under Lamsang Police Station based on reliable information. During the operation, the team recovered one CMG with a magazine, one modified .303 rifle with magazine, 7 pistols of different calibers with 1 magazine each, 5 single-barrel guns, 1 double-barrel gun and 2 hand grenades. In a separate operation on August 25th, security forces recovered a cache of arms and explosives from Nepali Basti area near Mauvom village under Churachandpur police station. The recovery included 1 MP09, 1 single-barrel gun, 1 functional rocket, 1 pumpy, 8 rounds of 7.6239 mm live ammunition, 2 landmines, 1 mortar bomb, 4 detonators, 1 improvised fragmentation mine and other miscellaneous items. Assam Rifles multi-speciality hospital attachment camp for Air Wing cadets of 1st Manipur Air Squadron NCC commenced on August 17 has concluded on August 25th. The camp was concluded with a visit by Group Commander Brigadier Vikrant Kulkarni to the Assam Rifles multi-speciality hospital at Manipur headquarters IGR South. During the visit, Brigadier Kulkarni interacted with officers and cadets and reviewed their activities conducted during the camp. The cadets shared their experiences and learning from the attachment. The group commander appreciated their enthusiasm, discipline and active participation while acknowledging the efforts of the officers involved in conducting the camp. The camp provided the cadets with practical exposure and enhanced their understanding of the aviation environment while strengthening values of discipline, teamwork and leadership. Celine Digital and Bahujana Sait Academy Manipur State accorded a warm reception at Imphal International Airport to 3 state achievers returning from New Delhi. The award recipients are Dr. Sanasam Robita for Handloom and Handicraft, Vaishnav Bijen Kumar in Teaching Professions, and Sanasam Revika for Handloom and Handicraft were honored at an award presentation ceremony hosted by the Salute Achievers Honorable Foundation on the 24th of this month. Welcoming the delegates, Celine Digital Chairman Fanjobam Lenajit stressed the importance of mutual cooperation for community excellence. He expressed confidence that the awardees will continue their dedicated service for the progress of Manipur. Patriotic Writers Forum PAWF Tripura and Manipur chapters will jointly organize the 35th Manipuri Language Festival 2026 on the theme Imalon Gi Kumhai on August 29 at Muktadhara Auditorium, Agartala. Wangkai AC MLA Thangjam Arun Kumar will be attending as the chief guest during the cultural event marking inclusion of Manipuri language in the 8th schedule of the Indian Constitution. The event will include traditional Pung, Ishai, Jagoi, musical concerts and poetry recitation. Moirangthem Rajkumar's poetry book, Ahingva Mitam, will also be released during the event, and felicitation of 25 delegates from Manipur, Assam and Tripura. PAWF Manipur President Naurimbam Khamba Luang and PAWF Tripura Patron member Dr. Anuradha Nomaithem will serve as presiding members. Former PAWF Manipur President Yashkul Khwairakpam, Manipuri Sahitya Parishad Tripura President L. Biramangal and scholar Wangkhem Biramangal will also attended the cultural event. Ahead of the festival, PAWF Tripura launched an extensive Meetei Mayek poster campaign across the state led by Branch Secretary Ningombam Pranay. It may be mentioned that the forum has been continuing its legacies since its 2013 establishment of promoting Manipuri language, literature and culture in the region. The traditional religious ritual of Iraima Irad Athauni was observed yesterday at Uttara Shanglen Sana Konung. According to a press release issued by Uttara Shanglen Sana Konung, the worship and offering dedicated to Lord Wangbaren and Goddess Iraima is an integral customary duty of the royal palace observed annually on the 12th day of the Meitei lunar month of Thawan. The release further stated that special prayers were offered to Mother Iraima during the ritual to seek divine protection for all living beings from water-related hazards. According to palace release, the invocation specifically prayed that humanity and all creatures remain safe from dangers posed by swelling rivers and lakes. The ceremony concluded with appeals to the water deity to prevent the tragic incidents of drowning and avert flood-related distress across the region. And now the weather report. According to ICAR Regional Centre Imphal, Manipur recorded a maximum temperature of 32 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was recorded at 23 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 89% in the morning and 63% in the evening today. And before we wrap up, let's take a quick look at headlines once again. Manipur High Court directs central and state governments to submit definitive response by next hearing on whether upcoming census will be conducted or differ in the state. Manipur Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand meets Union Minister Kiren Rijiju in New Delhi, set to discuss law and order and NRC demand with Amit Shah. And Union Minister of State for Social Justice and Empowerment and RPI Athwale President Ramdas Athwale to visit Imphal on September 1st, focusing attention on the Manipur's issue. Well, that's all we have in this afternoon bulletin. Thanks for watching SKTV News and keep watching for more news updates. Till then, have a great evening.